Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you today with a Veve Omi update video. You guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Again, I can't really do a sing-song thing today. I am very, very sick. This is going to be the last thing I post for probably a couple days. I will probably be going somewhere tomorrow. Anyway, I needed to make this video before I left because I had a little bit of an epiphany before. The epiphany was that I think that we're going to have 20 million people on this app next year, the Veve app. And even if we don't come close, even if we get 10 million people on the app, which is, I don't want to say nothing, that's a fantastic achievement. But let's say if we get half of what I think, and you guys know I like to be a little conservative, so let's say 10 million. We'll take 1% of those 10 million people. 10% would be 100,000, and 1% would be 10,000. I think it's very safe to assume that 10,000 of those people can be millionaires. I think that, I think that 10,000 people being millionaires is very, 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 very doable. And I'm sorry, 10% would be 1% would actually be 100,000. But let's wind it back. Let's say instead of 100,000 millionaires, let's say 0.1% of the 10 million people are going to be millionaires, which again is not that hard to do. In the United States alone, there's over 20 million millionaires, about 22, and this is how I came to that number. It's like 6 or 7% of the U.S. is like millionaires, and not including the hundreds of billionaires that we have in the world. But I digress. And this is not including the people like me that are in the $100,000 to $999,000 range, which again next year I'll be well into the millions, decamillions probably. But the reason why I'm talking about this is because certain numbers that are low mints, people are just gonna flex. Again, this is a new age era where I was talking to a buddy of mine the other day saying that if I could get a free autograph from Lindsey Sterling. I used to play violin, for those that don't know, and she's one of the world's most entertaining violinists, one of the most famous out there. If I could get a free autograph from her or pay a certain amount for a selfie, I would rather get the selfie, because that's just social capital. That's just a flex. It's like, hey, I met one of the most famous, fantastic, and she's a dancer too, and I danced back in the day as well. Of our lifetime, someone that really revolutionized how to play violin for our generation, and that's just a social capital thing. So a lot of people that will be coming into this, they might not even like or care about certain NFTs. They're just rich and they just want to flex. I've seen this before in Pokemon. I should put that on a shirt. I've seen this before. I synced it. I've seen it in where people come in from baseball cards, and they come in from baseball cards, or they'll come in from Magic the Gathering, whatever they come in from. They do not care about Pokemon. They do not like it. They just want to come in and collect a Charizard or collect a trophy card, whatever. All they want is the top of the top, and then they leave. They do these in private auctions. Some I'm privy to, some I have to hear secondhand, and that's what happens. I guarantee you, they're going to do the same with this. There are only, and I'm not even going to talk about the season 2 Powerpuff Girls, or I guess I will a little bit, where there's a couple hundred of those NFTs that, should have held on. I should have held on, but I didn't, and I'm going to pay that price. I'm going to miss out on a lot of those gains, partially. But let's talk about the popular ones. Let's talk about the Todd Batman. Let's talk about the whole set, in conjunction with the Secret Rare Spider-Man and that whole set. Yes, for many people, if they can't get that Secret Rare Spider-Man or even the Ultra Rare Spider-Man, if they don't have thousands or tens of thousands or at some point hundreds of thousands of dollars, because I guarantee you that's where that Secret Rare Spider-Man goes, 6 figures, is that, a lot of people will buy the uncommon and the rare and the common, the cheapest one, just so they have one. On the Batman side, it's a little different. I get it. that you want a Todd, or you want the Todd because that's the first one ever made, but you will probably also want the Riso to complete the set. Like, if you're rich enough, you want to get that. There's going to be multiple times more millionaires in this app than there are Eddie Risos. Even if we only have 5,000 millionaires on the app, and each one can get a Todd, not all of them will be able to get a Riso. That one will be, Todd might flip it. I've said this before. Todd might flip it multiple times, but I do believe in the end the Eddie Riso one will be the winner, just because there's so few of those, again, for that set. I could be wrong, but for that secret rare Spider-Man, you can get that set. That's going to be a lot. That's going to be a lot harder. One, because that is I think Spider-Man is going to be a little bit more popular than Batman. I think his comics sell a little bit more. I think even though again, that movie just made $250 million this weekend. I repeat that. That Spider-Man movie made $250 million, B as in Bravo, $1 billion this weekend, as of the making of this video. People will come in droves, and just the millionaires, not including people from the $100,000 to $999,000 range, which again, I was going on and spending $80,000 on that one Pokemon card when I didn't have, I had maybe half of what I had now. Maybe I did not have, I had maybe a couple $100,000 to my name, maybe, and I put all that on that one card. Why? Because I knew the value in that. There's going to be people that maybe only have $150,000 to their name, and guess what? They're going to get that Spider-Man. Guarantee it. Why? Because I did it. I've done it before. Like, I've done that type of thing before. So I know that and there's a lot more people out there that are like me, that are probably smarter than me, that are a little bit more ballsy than I am. Excuse the language. You're probably going to see that. So I don't think it's outside of the realm of possibility for some of these to reach six figures next year. And for low mints, you could reach 500,000. You could even reach $1 million. You could definitely do that next year. That person that bought that sub 100 Spider-Man for 32,000 gems, they'll 10x their money by next year minimum. I did buy an extra 100,000 Omi. That was today, so I have 116.3. I will go on and I will buy a more by the end of the week. I have sold some, just so other market news, I have sold a 3-digit Superman, number like 624 or something, for like 2,300. I bought a 4-digit Superman with that, so I could 1347, whatever it is. I netted like almost $900 in gems, so I'm very happy with that. Anyway, guys, that is it for me. I am going to be off for a couple days probably. Everyone check out Star Helix, Wendy Stibalis, Kyle Willson, and Golden Assets on YouTube. At Not Star Helix, at Hey David Don, and at EQ_crypto on the Twitter. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. All right? Bye. Meow, meow, meow.